If you like melancholic animes that are at least emotional, this list is for you. In it, I will talk about the 5 saddest animes of all time according to the Japanese. So, leave a like if you like animes of this genre and let's go to the video. 5th place, Sora Yori Mo Tui Basho, also known as A Place Further Than the Universe, was released in 2018 and is an anime that mixes adventure and drama by telling the story of 4 girls who decide to go on a journey to Antarctica. Each of them is driven by a personal reason. Mari Tamaki wants to overcome the boredom and inertia of her daily life. Hinata Miyake seeks new experiences before entering college. Yuzuki Shiraishi wants to escape the pressure of her career as an actress. And Shiraise Kobachizawa, who leads this expedition, is determined to find clues about her mother, who disappeared on a previous expedition to the icy continent. The anime is moving because of the strength with which it shows the growth of the protagonists, the development of friendships between them, and the overcoming of their fears. Sora Yori Mo Tui Basho stands out for addressing themes such as loneliness, the desire to connect, and the pain of loss, especially through Shiraise, who faces the trauma of her mother's absence while trying to maintain her determination. The melancholic tone comes from the way the anime explores loss and goodbyes, while also showing the beauty of the bonds formed along the way. Amid light and fun moments, the narrative reminds the audience that difficulties are part of growing up. 4th place, Angel Beats, is an anime that mixes action, comedy, and drama in an intriguing setting, the afterlife. The story takes place in a school where young people who have died but still carry traumas or regrets from their past lives are sent. In this world, they are given a chance to confront their pain and accept their losses in order to eventually move on. The protagonist, Otanashi, wakes up with no memory and is quickly drawn into a war against a mysterious girl named Tenchi, or Angel. Throughout the anime, he joins the Shinda Sekai Sensen, SSS, a rebel group led by the determined Europe, who fights against Tenchi and the system that governs this strange purgatory. What makes Angel Beats a remarkable work and, for many, so sad, is the way it explores the characters' pasts and the reasons that keep them trapped in this world. Each character carries a tragic life story, which is gradually revealed amidst emotional and moving moments. These flashbacks show loss, deep regrets, and, often, lives cut short unfairly. In addition, the ending of the anime is especially painful, as it deals with the acceptance of death and the farewell to the bonds that were created in this purgatory. When I watched this series, I cried a lot. In the final episodes, it has something different from the other animes on this list. This series ends up motivating you to do good for other people. It works on empathy in a very special and beautiful way. I highly recommend it. 3rd place, Anohana. The Flower We Saw That Day is an anime that touches deep emotions, telling a story about friendship, loss, and overcoming. Released in 2011, it is known for being one of the most emotional and sad productions of the genre. The plot revolves around a group of childhood friends who, after the sudden death of Menma, one of the members, grow apart and begin to live with the weight of this loss. Years later, when Menma reappears as a sort of ghost to Jinta, the protagonist, he realizes that he needs to help her fulfill her final wish so that she can finally rest in peace. The anime is sad because it addresses deep themes, such as regrets, unresolved feelings, and grief, in addition to portraying how each character deals in a unique way with the pain of loss and the emotional impact it has on their lives. Each episode reveals a little more of the emotional wounds that the characters carry, and it is this journey of healing and reconnection with the past that moves the audience. This anime in particular made me cry a lot, especially in the last 3 episodes. If you have ever lost someone dear to you, be careful when watching this work because it is heavy and at the same time beautiful. 2nd place. This is in 2nd place on the list, but for me, it deserves a gold medal. No anime makes me as sad as this one. No anime makes me want to cry as much as this one. Shigatsu wa Kimi no Uso, also known as Your Lie in April, is an anime that tells the moving story of Kusai Arima, a talented pianist who lost his ability to play after the death of his mother, who was also his strict teacher. Marked by trauma and the immense pressure she placed on him, Kusai is unable to hear the sound of his own notes on the piano, even when he plays. He lives a monotonous and dull routine until he meets Kaori Miyazono, a vibrant and lively young violinist who challenges Kusai to step out of his comfort zone and rediscover his love for music. The anime is deeply sad because, in addition to addressing the themes of loss and grief, It shows the impact of emotional trauma and the protagonist's internal struggle to find meaning in life again. Kaori represents the light that illuminates Kusei's path, but at the same time, her past and her own secrets make the story even more complex and painful. Throughout the plot, we are confronted with the issues of the ephemerality of life, the transformative power of music, and the inevitability of certain losses that mark life forever. I watched this work in mid-2017 or 2018 and cried a lot at the time because I basically didn't know the ending. If I watch it again today, I will cry a lot, especially at the part with the letter. That breaks me to this day. First place. Now, the gold medal for the saddest anime of recent times, according to a Japanese website. Violet Evergarden is an anime that brings a deeply emotional journey, set in a post-war world, where the protagonist, Violet, tries to find her place while adapting to a life without the purpose for which she was trained. Since she was a child, Violet was raised as a weapon of war and trained to fight without fully understanding human feelings. After the war, she becomes lost and disoriented, carrying physical and emotional wounds. In addition to the pain of having lost someone very important to her, Major Gilbert, who was her closest affectionate figure, when she starts a new job as an auto-memories doll, someone who writes letters for people who have difficulty expressing their feelings. Violet embarks on a journey of self-discovery. She learns about emotions and tries to understand what love means, a word spoken by the Major before he disappeared. This search for understanding leads her to a deep exploration of pain, loss, and longing. With each letter she writes, she touches lives and discovers more about herself and human feelings. The anime is especially sad because it brings us face to face with the reality of loss and human suffering. Violet deals with war trauma, the absence of those she loves, and the difficult task of reconnecting with her emotions. Each episode is a play that explores the weight of pain, but also the beauty of feelings she never had the chance to experience. This combination of impeccable visuals, emotional soundtrack, and heavy themes makes Violet Evergarden an anime capable of touching the audience's heart, bringing tears and a deep reflection on love, empathy, and overcoming. In addition, its animation is wonderful, being made by Kyoto Animation, which usually has an exquisite production. To this day, I remember the scene of Violet in that wonderful water in the episode with the girl's father. Even though I haven't watched the whole thing, its beauty and animation amaze me to this day. Even though it's been 6 years since its production, it still remains very current and above average. Did you like the list? Was there an anime missing? If any anime was missing from the list, leave a comment. And if you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel to watch the next videos. Thank you very much.